When first I went to wagoning, a wagoning did go. But it filled my poor old parents' hearts with sorrow, grief and woe. And many are the hardships that since I've undergone. Sing woe, the lads sing woe. Drive on, the lads drive on. Who wouldn't be for all the world of the jolly wagoner? When it's melting down with rain, me lads, I get wetted to the skin. But I bears it with contented heart until I reach the inn. Then I sits down a drinking with the landlord and his kin. Sing woe, my lads, sing woe. Drive on, my lads, drive on. Who wouldn't be for all the world a jolly wagoner? But things is greatly altered, lads, and wagons few are seen. Why, the old world's topsy-turvy, lads, and things is driven by steam. And the whole world passed before me, just like a morning dream. Sing woe, my lads, sing woe. Drive on, my lads, drive on. Who wouldn't be for all the world a jolly wagoner? Aye, things is greatly altered, lads, but then what can us do? For the folks in power will take no heed of the likes of me and you. It's hardship for us wandering lads, and a fortune for the few. Sing woe, my lads, sing woe. Drive on, my lads, drive on. Who wouldn't be for all the world a jolly wagoner? But Martin thus is coming, lads, what pleasures we shall see. Like calf before the wind, me lads, will make our money flee. And every lad shall take his lass, and he'll have her on his knee. Sing woe, my lads, sing woe. Drive on, my lads, drive on. Who wouldn't be for all the world a jolly wagoner? Sing woe, my lads, sing woe. Drive on, my lads, drive on. Who wouldn't be for all the world a jolly wagoner?
I don't suppose many of you have heard of Dolly Parton.
Of course.
But this is a bright little song. I love Dolly Parton. Brightens up many a sunny afternoon.
Her husband's just died, sadly.
Yes. This was in she wrote this in 1973. I first came across it from Maria Mullions, who's a good folk singer. And there's actually quite a few female country singers. So I haven't tried to make this into a song to sing as a male, it's just there. So you'll have to imagine me as a female singer today. Okay? I didn't bring my skirt, I was thinking of it. But... Sitting on the front porch on a summer afternoon, on a straight back chair on two legs, leaned against the wall. Watch the kids are playing with June bugs on a string, and catch the glowing fireflies when evening shadows fall. In my Tennessee mountain home, oh, life is as peaceful as a baby's sigh. In my Tennessee mountain home, oh, crickets singing in the fields nearby. Honeysuckle vines cling to the fence along the lane. Their fragrance makes the summer wind so sweet. And on a distant hilltop an eagle spreads its wings, and a songbird on a fence post sings a melody. In my Tennessee mountain home, oh, life is as peaceful as a baby's sigh. In my Tennessee mountain home, oh, crickets singing in the fields nearby. Walking home from church on Sunday with the one you love, just laughing, talking, making future plans. And when the folks ain't looking, you can steal a kiss or two, just sitting in the porch swing holding hands. In my Tennessee mountain home, oh, life is as peaceful as a baby's sigh. In my Tennessee mountain home, oh, crickets singing in the fields nearby.
Thank you very much, Colin. And now, Andrew. It's just a hand for Andrew.
Brothers and sisters, let there be light.
Yeah, that's
It's a miracle.
Well said, whoever that was. A couple of songs about the healing touch that women have. Very different women. The first one's called Susie, and the second one is called Margaret. But we will see what happens. Will you go to the rolling of the stones or the tossing of the ball? Or will you go and see pretty Susie dance among them all? I will not go to the rolling of the stones or the tossing of the ball, but I will go and see pretty Susie dance amongst them all. They hadn't danced but one single dance more than once or twice before the sword at her true love's side gave him a dreadful wound. They picked him up and carried him away, for he was sore distressed. They carried him and buried him in the green woods, where he was wont to rest. Pretty Susie came a-wandering by with a small bag under her arm, until she came to her true love's grave, and she began to charm. She charmed the fish right out of the sea, the birds right out of their nests. She charmed her true love out of the grave, so he could no longer rest. Will you go to the rolling of the stones or the tossing of the ball? Or will you go and see pretty Susie dance amongst them all? I will not go to the rolling of the stones or the tossing of the ball, but I will go and see pretty Susie dance amongst them all.
Now, as John is unable to be here with us, I'll represent Mr. Herbert.
Yes.
There are one rocky hills on the coast of Donegal, and her fishermen are hardy, brave and free. But the big Atlantic swell is a thing they know right well, as they fight to take a living from the sea. With a pleasant rolling sea and the herring running free, and the fleet all riding gently through the foam. When the boats are loaded down, they'll be singing in the town. When the boys from Quebec come rolling home. Well, you done your rubber boots and you got your old skins on, and you check to see that it's okay, and you're jumping to keep you warm, for it's cold before the dawn, and you're ready to begin another day. With a pleasant rolling sea and the herring running free, and the fleet all riding nearly through the foam. When the boats are loaded down, they'll be singing in the town. When the boys from Quebec come rolling home. Now you're headed out to sea, and the wind is blowing free, and you lost your nets as rain begins to pour. But the sun comes riding high, and the clouds will soon blow by, and today maybe we'll take a bumper home. With a pleasant rolling sea and the herring running free, and the fleet all riding gently through the foam. When the boats are rolling down, they'll be singing in the town. When the boys from Quebec come rolling home. When the weather's blowing rough and the work is very tough, and the rods will rain the welts upon your hands, but you'll never leave the sea for whoever you may be. Painting your blood is hard to live on land. With a pleasant rolling sea and the herring running free, and the fleet all riding gently through the foam. When the boats are loaded down, they'll be singing in the town. When the boys from Quebec come rolling home. Oh, there's purple on the hill, and there's green down by the shore, and the sun has cast its gold upon the sea. There'll be silver down below where the herring fishes go. When we catch them, there'll be gold for you and me. It's a pleasant rolling sea and the herring running free, and the fleet all riding gently through the foam. When the boats are loaded down, they'll be singing in the town. When the boys from Quebec come rolling home. When the boys from Quebec come rolling home. No one knows anymore. Is it just a legend, or maybe there's some truth? Did Jesus go to Cornwall in his youth? Did Jesus go to Cornwall in his youth? Now Jesus had an uncle who was his mother's kin, who came from Arimathea and traded here for tin. And trust, oh hang on, did he bring a young man with him to stand across the sea? And was that young man Jesus of Galilee? And did our Lord in ancient times walk upon our shore? It's been so long ago, no one knows anymore. Is it just a legend, or maybe there's some truth? Did Jesus go to Cornwall in his youth? Did Jesus go to Cornwall in his youth? Up there in Glastonbury, or so the legend says, Jesus and his uncle once knelt down there to pray, and for us to starve into the ground that grew into a tree. That flowering thought is there for all to see. And did our Lord in ancient times walk upon our shore? It's been so long ago, no one knows anymore. Is it just a legend or maybe there's a truth. If Jesus go to Cornwall, it is you. If Jesus go to Cornwall, it is you. When Jesus was a young man on the shores of Galilee, he must have met with traders who sailed across the sea. He may have heard of islands to the north and far away, where men made stones and metals, so they say. And did the Lord in ancient times walk upon our shore? It's been so long ago, no one knows anymore. Is it just a legend or maybe there's some truth? Did Jesus go to Cornwall, it is you. Did Jesus go to Cornwall, it is you.
Thank you very much, Andy.
I thought the last one was the
And
Jesus
now-
got a red roof.
Byron.
Oh, me? Yeah. Oh, right.
I like to keep them guessing, Byron.
You do, don't you? Yeah. I got some adjustments to do. Look at this screwdriver there.
Because, you know, you never travels without your screwdriver.
It's not working. Yeah. It'll be right. It'll be right.
Be all right in the night.
See, you can have a go at me now, Richard. Say, hello, you always take a blah, 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 blah.
I didn't put you on second. I knew you'd need a bit of time, but I didn't know you'd need this much.
Yeah, well, I'm nearly there, look now.
Just imagine what it would feel like if you got this far and then realised you'd left your work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you got the stand and everything.
Yeah.
Nothing to put on it.
Stand nothing on it. Okay.
Have we said a big hand for Byron?
No,
yet?
you haven't said that.
I've forgotten.
I'm going to do some songs I've never sung anywhere tonight. They're all songs from the so-called British invasion, when all our pop stars went over to America. And the first two songs are in 3/4 time. Pop song in 3/4 time. Apparently, 97.8 of all popular songs ever written are in 4/4 time. So 3/4. That's a waltz to you. 3/4 time. And chug 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 chug. I'll just explain it to Richard because. This first song was a song by Rudy Clark, written by Rudy Clark and sung by James Ray in 1960. It's a great recording. If you look up online, James Ray, and but it was made more famous by you know who, your favourite, Freddie and the Dreamers. So look, this is Freddie and the Dreamers' first hit. But if you want to look on the internet for James Ray 1960, and it's a really good version. It's a kind of a what's it called
Rock and roll.
Northern Soul. Yeah, it's kind of Northern Soul version. Yeah. If you're gonna make a fool of somebody, if you're gonna make a fool of someone, they really can hurt me, 'cause I'm the one that worries about you. If you're gonna make a fool of somebody, if you're gonna make a fool of someone, they really can hurt me, 'cause I'm the one that worries, always true. Daytime, nighttime, anytime at all, I'll rush to your side anytime you call, just to be near you. Well, you know, anywhere I'll go, how could you hurt me so? Oh, if you're gonna make a fool of somebody, I said, if you're gonna make a fool of someone, dear, you really can hurt me. I'm the one that worries about you. to be near you, I know. Anywhere I go, how could you hurt me so? Oh, if you're gonna make a fool of somebody, if you're gonna make a fool of someone, dear, you really could hurt me. I'm the one that worries about you. Take it easy, baby. Please don't hurt me. Take it easy, baby. Please don't hurt me. It's another song in 3/4 time, also made famous by Freddie and Dreamers. Featured in a film which I'm sure you've all seen called What a Crazy World film. And it was written by Alan Klein, who was he wrote a couple of you know Alan Klein?
The man who ripped the Beatles.
Did it? Oh yeah, well, it might have been the same one, yeah. He was a singer in the New Vaudeville band, and he sometimes called himself Alan Klein, the 7th Earl of Cricklewood. But it's, anyways, you might know it. In 3/4 again. Give me your love, Sally Ann. Say I'm your number one fan, Sally Ann. I love you, yes I do, oh so true. Tell me you care, Sally Ann. Think of the dreams we could share, Sally Ann. Oh, you thrill me like no one else can. 'Cause you got a way of walking, you got a way of talking, a cute way of looking at me. 'Cause you got a way about you, I just can't live without you. My love for you goes on endlessly. So give me your love, Sally Ann. Vow not to part, Sally Ann. I'm your man, I love you, yes I do, oh so true. As you got a way about walking, you got a way of talking, cute way of looking at me. You've got a way about you, I just can't live without you. My love for you will go on endlessly. So give me your heart, Sally Ann. Vow not to part, Sally Ann. I'm your man, I love you, oh so true. Go on the internet and look Freddie and Dreamers Sally Ann, and you'll see some spectacular line dancing. Very, have a look, it's great, it's fantastic.
Right, well,
Look at the film.
thank you very much, Byron. Didn't sound much like a waltz to me.
Bomb, chug, chug, bomb, chug, chug, that's a waltz. 3 in a bar.
If you say so, sir.
That's a Viennese waltz. Left, there.
Okay, later.
Later.
Big hand for Jim.
Since you're enjoying a sing tonight, John Barleycorn is a hero bold as any in the land. For ages good his fame has stood and shall for ages stand. The whole wide world respecting him, no matter friend or foe. And where he be who makes so free is sure to lay them low. Hey John Barleycorn, oh John Barleycorn, thy praises sung, John Barleycorn. To see him in his pride of youth, his robes are rich and green. His head is speared with a prickly beard, fit nigh to serve the Queen. And when the reaping time comes round and Johnny's stricken down, he'll use his blood for England's good and Englishmen's renown. Hey, John Barleycorn, oh, John Barleycorn, old and young thy praises sung, John Barleycorn. The lord in courtly castle, the squire in stately hall, the great of name, of birth, of fame, on John forsook a call. He bids the beating heart rejoice, brings warmth to nature's cold, makes old men young and weak men strong, and all men brave and bold. Hey, John Barleycorn, oh, John Barleycorn, old and young thy praises sung, John Barleycorn. Then shout for brave John Barleycorn, more heed his luscious vine. I have no mind much strength to find in potent draught of wine. Bring me my native nut brown ale, all other drinks I scorn, for true English cheer is English beer, our own John Barleycorn. Hey, John Barleycorn, oh, John Barleycorn, old and young thy praises sung, John Barleycorn. Lovely. This is, I suppose you could call it a sad song. It's a more serious song than we've been listening to so far tonight, by a lady called Anna Shannon from around Yorkshire. Your winter time was almost run when first our paths did cross. Side by side we trekked through briars, through forest, fern and moss, with not one sound between us, save contented sigh. Along the tracks of spent beach moss, your coat of gold passed by. In spring each year, the female deer, in banks of winter green, and sheltered there in thickets near, we passed her fawn unseen. In years to come, children will run and echo times gone by, where mountain ash and alderline your coat of gold pass by. No need to leave this precious place for wealth on foreign ground. No jangle of coins within my purse to weigh my pockets down. But see the pheasant from the bracken flush, bright gold within his wings, and there upon the thorny bush the joyful warbler sings. Tis 5 years now I have walked alone, from snow to autumn leaf. My feet do tread God's heather bed, where now you lay beneath. But where the gushing streams race free, woodpecker drums and flies, still burnished by the sun, I see your coat of gold pass by. Still burnished by the sun, I see your coat of gold pass by.
Some songs have lots and lots of chords, and you know that you know them, but you never wrote them down when you worked out what they were, and you keep playing it in the hope that they will suddenly come back to you. So I did try this one a couple of months back. I still haven't worked out how to do the modulation and key change back into the last section, so we'll see what happens, because it might come back. I haven't sorted out the beginning chords, so I'll just do it as reading the words. Some people like a motorbike, some love a smart MG, or for bonny army lorry they lay them down indeed. Such means of locomotion seemed rather dull to us, the driver and conductor of a London omnibus. Hold very tight, please. Hold very tight, please. If you are lost in London and you don't know where you go, you'll hear my voice a-calling for us further down the car. Pretty soon you'll find yourself inside the turbine bus. The London Transport diesel engine, 97 horsepower omnibus. Along the Queensway Highway, drives by very low, at 20 miles an hour in the middle of the road. We like to drive in convoys, we're most gregarious. In a big six-wheeler Scarlet painted London Transport diesel engine, 97 horsepower omnibus. Earth has not anything to show more fair. Mind the stairs, mind the stairs. Earth has not anything to show more fair. it stops when we're requested. It's gone again. Stops when we're requested, although it spoils the ride. So we can shout, get out of it! We're full right up inside! We don't ask much for wages, we only want fair shares. Put down all the stages and pick up all the shares. Tickets cost £10 a piece, why should you make a fuss? It's worth it just to ride inside that 30-foot long by 10-foot wide. Inside that one off the road observer, off the highway go. That big six-wheeler scarlet painted transport diesel engine, 9-7 horsepower omnibus. Omnibus, very tight please. It will eventually come back.
You get your NVQ level 1 in clapping. And the second song, if you demonstrate competence at level 1, we'll go on to the second song, which requires you to get level 2 clapping. All right?
It's a waltz, it's in 3/4 time.
Well, I've been a wild rover for many a year, and I've spent all my money on whiskey and beer. But now I am back, and I've going great sore, and I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no nay, never, no nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Well, I went to an alehouse I used to frequent, and I told the landlady my money was spent. I asked her for credit, she answered me nay. For this custom like yours I can get any day, and it's no nay, never, no nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Well, I drew from my pocket 6 gold sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She said, sir, I have whiskey and wines of the best, and the words that I spoke, they were only in jest. But it's no nay, never, no nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. I'll go home to my parents, confess what I've done, and I hope they will pardon their prodigal son. And if they caress me as oft times before, I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no nay, never, no nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. And it's no nay, never, no nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never. I think you've all demonstrated competence, and we will go straight to level 2. As I was walking over the far famed Kenny Mountain, I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first took out me pistol, I I then took out me rapier, stand and deliver, for you are a bold deceiver, pusher, ring of a doo-rum-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I counted out his money, it made a pretty penny. I put it in me knapsack and I took it home to Jenny. She swore that she loved me, she said she'd never leave me, but the devil's in the women and they never will be easy. Push a ring of a doo-rum-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I went up to me chamber, all for to take me slumber. I dreamt of gold and jewels, and be sure it was no wonder. But Jenny drew me charges and filled them all with water, and sent for Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter. Push a ring of a doo-rum-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Well, some takes delight in a gaming and a gambling, others takes delight in the drinking and the rambling. But me, I takes delight in the juice of the barley, and courting pretty women in the morning, oh so early. Push a ring of a doo-rum-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Push a ring of a doo-rum-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Fantastic. I think this is the best crowd of clappers I've ever known.
If I ever go across the sea to Ireland, it's from the wife I'll be running away. 'Cause I can't stand no more of her nagging. She's got a mouth as big as Galway Bay. See her drinking 16 pints at Paddy Murphy's. And then the barman said, it's time to go. Well, she doesn't speak to him in Gaelic, but in words this clergy should not know. See her drinking 16 pints at Paddy Murphy's. Now that's right. Bloody hell. That's ridiculous, isn't it?
Go home with it.
Ah. See her drinking 16 pints at Paddy Murphy's, and then she walks home without a sway. If the sea was beer instead of salty water, she'd live and die in Galway's lovely bay. On her front she's got tattooed a map of Ireland, and when she has her bath every Saturday, well, she rubs her sunlight soap in her own cladder and watches the suns roll down to Galway Bay. To Galway Bay. You didn't get that right. This is about the luck of the Irish.
Those of you who were here a month or so ago will remember I found an old temperance songbook.
Ah, we love it.
And now you've all been to the bar, this one's for you. Don't go near the bar room, brother. Listen to a sister's prayer. Do not yield to its temptation. Sin and death are lurking there. Do not heed the gilded palace, 'tis a mask the tempter wears, for deep destruction lies beneath it, and will meet you unawares. Don't go near the barroom, brother, shun it as an evil place. It will bring you desolation, cover you with deep disgrace. Friends and kindred all around you counsel you to pass it by. The pleadings of your darling sister strengthen you once more to try. Don't go near the barroom, brother, touch not, taste not of the wine. There is poison in its contact, do not worship at its shrine. Join the grand teetotal army, shun the barroom and the cup. Strong in love we'll work together, still to lift the fallen up. Take your beer back to the bar now, mate. Good question. I wasn't around at the time, so I don't know.
They were probably drunk.
Yeah, surely not. It's the way it's so didactic that gets me. It's, you know, subtle political messaging. Which reminds me, talking of America, which we won't. You may have noticed that the current regime in the United States of America is intolerant of people who don't think as the boss thinks. Yeah, really. And I mean, in the small print of the newspapers, it's got right down to local courts and justices and school boards and all kinds of people who are suddenly backtracking and not being quite as liberal-minded as they used to be because they're frightened for their jobs. So this is a song from the 1960s, which suddenly has a relevance today. The school board says he can't play in the right key. School board says he can't come to school no more unless he wears his hair as he wore it before. The PTA and all of the mothers say he ought to look like the others. Home of the brave, land of the free, why won't you let him be what he wants to be? The kids all laugh at his hair and his funny clothes, and more than once he's come home with a bloody nose. He's not like them and they can't ignore it, so they all hate him for it. Home of the brave, land of the free, why won't you let him be what he wants to be? Really burns me up when they put him down. He's the only one who's saying anything in this whole town. It's trouble they hand him, why don't they try to understand him? Home of the brave, land of the free, why won't you let him be what he wants to be? Home of the brave, land of the free, why won't you let him be what he wants to be? He never hurt nobody, why won't you let him be what he wants to be? He's just a little bit different, why won't you let him be what he wants to be?
Thank you, Stephen. Thank you.
I'll go back to shanties now for my third one today. Please join me in the chorus if you know it. I'm sure some of you do. Wrap me up in me skins and jumper. No more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, and I'll see you someday in Fiddler's Green. As I walk by the dockside one evening so fair, to view the still waters and take the salt air, I heard an old fisherman singing this song. Oh, take me away, boys, me time isn't long. Wrap me up in me skins and jumpers, no more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, and I'll see you someday in Fiddler's Green. Now Fiddler's Green is a place I've heard tell, where fishermen go if they don't go to hell, where the sky's always clear and the dolphins do play, and the cold coast of Greenland is far, far away. Wrap me up in me oilskins and jumpers, no more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, and I'll see you someday in Fiddler's Green. The sky's always clear and there's never a gale, and the fish jump on board with a flip of their tail. You can lie at your leisure, there's nothing to do, and the skipper's below making tea for the crew. Wrap me up in me oilskins and jumper, no more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, and I'll see you someday in Fiddler's Green. Now when you're in dock and the long trip is through, there's pubs and there's clubs and there's lasses there too, where the girls are all pretty and the beer is all free, and there's bottles of rum growing on every tree. Wrap me up in me oilskins and jumper, no more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, and I'll see you someday in Fiddler's Green. I don't want a harp nor a halo, not me. Just give me a breeze and a good rolling sea, and I'll play on me squeeze box as we sail along. With the wind in the rigging, I'll sing me this song. Wrap me up in me oilskins and jumpers,
No more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, and I'll see you someday in Fiddler's Green.
One more.
Wrap me up in me oilskins and jumper. No more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, and I'll see you someday in Fiddler's Green.
That was nice, thank you.
It's obviously 3-4 night tonight.
What's that?
It's obviously 3-4 tonight.
As a waltz.
I was just going to say that. I'm just
Well spotted, Tony.
It's a 3-for-all, isn't it?
Must be time to go home.
Okay, well, thank you very much to Colin, and now Andy.
You sure it's handy?
Tis a song you'll all know.
This land is barren and broken, scarred like the face of the moon. Our tongue is no longer spoken, and the town all round pays ruin. Will there be work in New Brunswick, or will I find gold in the Cape? If I tunnel way down to Australia, oh, will I ever escape? Whether the mine or a hole in the ground, that's where I'm heading for, that's where I'm bound. Now look for me under the low or inside the vein. Where the copper, the clay, where the arsenic and tin run in your blood, they get under your skin. I'll leave the county behind, I'm not coming back. So follow me down, cousin Jack. This soil was too poor to make Eden. Granite and sea left no choice. The visions of heaven sustain us when John Wesley gave us voice. Did Joseph once Lotus and Michael's Mount 2,000 years past in a dream? When you're working your way in the darkness, in the heart of the sea. Whether a line or a hole in the ground, that's where I'm heading for, that's where I'm bound. Now look for me under the law or inside the lane. Where the copper, the clay, where the arsenic and tin run in your blood, they get under your skin. I'll leave the county behind, I'm not coming back. So follow me down, cousin Jack. I dream of a bridge across the Tamar. It opens us up to ease, and the English they live in our houses,
the Spanish fish in our sea. Whether the mine or a hole in the ground, that's where I'm heading for, that's where I'm bound. Now look for me under the load or inside the bay. Where the copper, the clay, where the oxen and tin, riding all up again under your skin. I'll leave the county behind, I'm not coming back. So follow me down, cousin Jack. So follow me down, cousin Jack. So follow me down, cousin Jack.
Fantastic, lovely. And now,
From the team that
Byron.
Oh, right. I went in the hospital the other day, as some of you know, and they had a look at my colon. This is not a song about a colon.
That's a classic. It's a semicolon.
It's and then when they looked at my colon, they said you've got a torturous colon. Oh my God, torturous.
really windy.
Yeah, I thought it was really bad, but apparently it just means long and winding. It was
Oh, I
fine,
know what's
but it was
coming.
long and winding. Oh yeah, but I was. This is my Irish song because 3 of the Beatles were all descended from Irish stock apparently, and Ringo Starr was the only one who wasn't. And John Lennon and Yoko Ono even had their own island in Ireland, which they I think visited once and didn't have time to go there ever again. That's according to the internet anyway. I don't know. Well, the long and winding road that leads to your door will never disappear. I've seen that road before. It always leads me here. Lead me to your door. The wild and windy night that the rain washed away has left a pool of tears, crying for today. Why leave me standing here? Let me know the way. Many times I've been alone and many times I've cried. Anyway, you'll never know the many times I've cried, and still they lead me back to that long winding road. You left me standing here a long, long time ago. Don't leave me waiting here. Lead me to your door.
big hand for Jim.
In Arranmore, in the county Galway, one pleasant evening in May, I spied a damsel. She was tall and handsome, and her beauty fairly took my breath away. She wore no jewels, no costly diamonds, no pen, no powder, no notes roll. She wore a bonnet with ribbons on it, and round her shoulders was a Galway shawl. We went on walking, she went on talking, till her father's cottage came into view. She said, "Come in, sir, and meet my father, and for to please him, play the foggy tune." She wore no jewels, no costly diamonds, no pen, no powder, no notes roll. She wore a bonnet with glitters on it, and round her shoulders was a Galway shawl. She set me down beside the firestone. I could see her father, he was 6 feet tall, and soon her mother, and the kettle boiling. All I could think of was the Galway shawl. She wore no jewels, no costly diamonds,
Good jabers. Right.
And now another song
Big hand for Tony.
that I ought to know. It's got lots of words and it's got lots of chords. And maybe they'll come out in the right order. Who knows? And if I had a crib sheet like Bill's, which just has first word of the first line, this one is A. A bold hippopotamus one day of the cool Shalimar gazed at the bottom as peacefully lay evening star. Away on a hilltop, combing her hair, fair hippopotami maid. This hippopotamus should be the hippopotamus, no ignoramus, sang her this sweet serenade. Mud, glorious mud, nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there the news follow, glorious mud. The fair hippopotami, he aimed to entice for my perch on that hilltop above. She hadn't got a mark to give her advice, came tiptoeing down to her love. Like thunder the forest re-echoed the sound, song that they sang as they met. Is in a marauder, adjusted her garter, lifted her voice in duet. Mud, glorious mud, nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us swallow glorious mud. Now more hippopotami got to compete on the side, but on our side. I wonder now what am I say of the scene that ensued by the Shalimar side. None with an ear-splitting splash, then rose to the surface again. Irregular of hippopotami, all singing this rolling refrain. And mud, glorious mud, nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us swallow glorious mud.
And the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to the wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a bower, thy unclear and crystal fountain, and on it I will and we'll all go together to go wild mountain time, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? If my true love she won't come, I will surely find another to pour out mountain time, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pour